Hi guys, welcome back. We are talking about a gorgeous 3-carat oval ring, a moissanite ring. So if you guys love ovals and you like the smaller size stones, you want to stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss this video. We're going to go into it straight away and have a look at this ring. I'm going to come in nice and close so you guys can see. There it is. Wow. Okay, it is the most gorgeous 3-carat center stone oval brilliant cut moissanite ring. It has got a matching eternity band, so that's what you can see there. I'll pull them apart for you in a moment and you can see them separately, but we made them very delicate, small, dainty bands. Did that deliberately because this is quite a small ring at a size 6, so I feel like sometimes you just got to match the dainty fingers with the dainty ring. I will also do a comparison. The only other oval I have in my collection at the moment is the one I'm wearing, so I will compare that one to my oval, which is much larger, but you can sort of get a comparison as well. And it's also a different cut. It is a crushed ice cut, the other oval that I've got to compare, so you guys get a good idea. This one is absolutely gorgeous. There are some really sharp claw prongs around the center stone, which is what the client wanted. It is also a 12:9 ratio, so 12 millimeters by 9 millimeter measurement, and it is approximately a 3.8 carat equivalent. So if you were comparing the size stone with a 3.8 carat oval stone, it would be roughly this size. I'm not going to be able to show you this. I will put it on my finger, but it's not going to fit properly because I do have larger fingers than this client. But just so you guys can sort of see it on a hand, I'll put it on a pinky or something. This one has a gorgeous, I'm going to pull this out so you guys can see. But there is the 2 bands right there, and they are 3/4 eternity bands. I would definitely recommend 3/4 or a half because I find that a full eternity gets damaged. I find that it is not very practical to wear. It catches on a lot of things. If you wear knits or jumpers or anything like that, it'll catch on absolutely everything. It catches on towels, and it's not great. So I always like to leave that bit at the bottom, which you can possibly see there, plain, so that it avoids all those issues. Now, we've obviously made a matching eternity band, and this eternity band is exactly the same width and depth as the original, and they sit together perfectly flush, which is just gorgeous. And you can see there is a hidden halo with little milli stones as well. Now I'm not holding this ring correctly, but they should match, and you can see that they match at the bottom. Now throughout this entire ring, not including the center stone, you are looking at 64 lab created diamonds all the way around the band and the halo, which is just stunning, beautiful, delicate design. I'll show you guys on my little pinky because it does not fit my hand, but it is gorgeous. This is a 3.8 carat equivalent oval brilliant cut stone. Just stunning with the matching eternity band. It is absolutely beautiful. If you guys want matching rings, or you want a specific design, that's basically what we do at Hearts and Arrows. It's a really simple, classic design. I love the oval. I think it just has this timeless quality about it. It is just beautiful. I know this client is going to get so many compliments with this ring. Now, bearing in mind we only have a few little small studio lights on this ring, but in daylight this ring will absolutely sparkle. I mean, it's sparkling now, but it will sparkle even more so outside in daylight. Now what I want to do is I want to show you guys compared to my 12 carat. So this is a 12 carat, which you guys might have seen on my channel before. This is a crushed ice cut ring. So it is cut very differently to a brilliant. It doesn't sort of have that depth or the tunnel kind of effect that the normal brilliant cut has, but it does have a lot of sparkle and a lot of glisten. I find that it shines and sparkles a little bit whiter than a brilliant cut. Now you can sort of see what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove it from the band, and I'm just going to show you guys separately the difference so you guys can see the difference between the 3.8 carat and the 12 carat. There is a huge difference. The 12 carat really carries across the whole finger. Now, bearing in mind, guys, that I have pretty large fingers, so you know, you've got to think about this. If you've got smaller fingers, you don't need as big of a diamond, or else it looks overly large. I find that anything above like a 15 carat tends to look too big over my finger. You guys might have remembered a couple of years back I designed a 20 carat ring, moissanite ring, which was absolutely gorgeous, but over the years I realized that that stone was really too large for my hand, and I needed to pull it back a little bit just to get that nice balance with my hand. So now I'm happy sitting around the 10 to 15 carat mark, which is this one here. And to give you guys a comparison, this one is the 3.8. Really beautiful, subtle, gorgeous for someone with delicate small fingers, which this client does have. So I think this is going to look absolutely stunning. I know that the smaller carat is a lot more popular because it's, I guess, more believable, or it's not as showy. Maybe it's not as, I don't know, in your face. I don't quite know the reason. I'm a big stone lover, but I know that a lot of you guys do prefer the smaller stones, and we can do smaller stones, definitely, and they are a lot cheaper. I just love the larger stones, which is why I promote those, and it is our specialty. And I say specialty because there are a lot of factories out there that don't actually carry the machine to be able to create something that is a large carat, like something like a 10 carat or a 20 carat needs a specific type of machine, which a lot of the diamond makers don't have. So that's why we kind of specialize in it, because we can create it. So I've gone up to a 20 carat. I find that anything larger than that is too big, but I can go a little bit larger if, you know, it was kind of a special ring. We do have the machines to do that. Now, can you see the difference between a crushed ice and brilliant cut? They are a different cut in the ring. I know the different sizes, guys, but hopefully you can get a good idea. This one has more grey, darker tones in the sparkle. This one sparkles very light and white. Okay, so they're the two big differences that I notice with this cut. I do find them both really beautiful, and I actually think the oval in a crushed ice would look stunning in a color like a yellow or a pink. Now we can do colors. We also do sapphires as well, and we do lab created diamonds. These ones are moissanites. They're both moissanites. If you guys want to know the difference, it's basically in the hardness. The look of the stone and the sparkle is nearly identical to the eye. You cannot spot the difference. I feel like for the price, for the value, you're getting a high quality stone and ring for a moissanite. We do the lab created diamonds, but we don't do them that often because they are quite expensive. They do take a long time to grow, much longer than a moissanite. Moissanites are nearly instant, but the lab created diamonds take 1 month to grow 1 carat. So if you're thinking about a 10 carat ring, it's going to take a hell of a long time to grow. Also remember that when we are growing stones, we need to grow them 3 times the size to be able to cut them down. So if you want a 1 carat, we actually need a 3 carat stone to be able to cut down to make it the exact size that you're wanting so that we can cut it with the facets. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you guys want to know about the lab created diamonds, how much they are, etc., more than happy to give you guys a quote. I just find that the moissanites are better value for money for the price. To give you an example, they're probably maybe 4 or 5 times the price for a lab created diamond, and you're not going to notice that much in the look and feel of the diamond. There is a hardness difference. So the lab created diamonds are a hardness of 10, which is identical to a normal diamond, a natural diamond, and the moissanites are a hardness of 9.25. So they are the second hardest stone next to a diamond. So they are really, really durable. They're tough. Sapphires are a hardness of 9. So it goes diamond, moissanite, sapphire. So it kind of gives you an idea of how hard the moissanite stone actually is and how durable it is. As mentioned, these are both moissanites. One's cut to a crushed ice and the other one is to a brilliant. I have got a full video on this ring, the 12 carat oval, so if you guys are interested in this ring, go ahead and watch that video on my channel. Today we're talking about this one. This one has the beautiful Tiffany setting that we have on our rings, which is a very delicate setting that is really, really simple with a connection point right there out in a V with a hidden halo with milli stones. So stunning, 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 really, really beautiful, simple 1 row eternity band, and as mentioned before, it's a 3/4, so it doesn't go all the way around, and that's basically for practicality. What do you think of this absolutely gorgeous moissanite oval 3.8 carat? Does look quite large when you think about it, particularly if you've got smaller fingers. It will definitely be a beautiful size rock. Just to give you some sizing here, this one is a size 6. I am a size 7. I have larger fingers than most. Usually we're talking 4, 5 or 6 sizing for women's rings, and if you're petite, then obviously, you know, you can pretty much wear any stone and it's going to look massive. But just to give you a bit of a comparison. Remembering too that there is the matching band, and we can do matching bands on any of our rings, the same or different. It doesn't really matter. If you want a big bougie band, we can do that as well. And these are all made to a 14 carat white gold. They're not filled or anything like that. They are, you know, real white gold, beautiful materials, the highest quality moissanite and metals that you can get. There you go, guys, the absolutely gorgeous 3.8 carat oval ring with a matching eternity band. I will leave a link down below to Hearts and Arrows. You guys know I have grown this little business and passion of mine for a few years now. Absolutely loving producing these rings. If you guys want a custom ring, just hit me up on Instagram or send me an email. You can always contact me via the website as well. You can shop the rings that we have there, or I can make you your own special design. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you next time in my next video. Bye for now.